Good morning, Robins and Rabbits, and welcome to Tuesday. It's Tuesday the 19th of January today. Today we've decided to deliver our lesson by speaking over our slides, just so you can see them a little bit clearer. It just means that you won't be able to see our face for the English lesson today. So to start with then, you're going to start, as we start every single English lesson, with two spellings. And the spellings today are really similar. So the first word is use, okay, if you're going to use something. And then we've added the suffix ing, okay? So use then turns into using. But what do you notice? Hopefully some of you will see that we've dropped the E before adding our ing. And lots of the times when a word ends in E, we drop the E before adding the ing suffix. So if you could pause the video and have a go at a line of the word use and a line of the word using. So using is in present tense, you're doing it now. I am currently using the laptop. Right, so today's learning objective is, and you'll be used to doing this because we do this for every text as part of our whole school Talk for Writing approach to English, and we're going to be reading as a reader. So we've come to like the end of all of our teaching, and in the next week or so we're going to be writing a final set of instructions before moving on to looking at something else in English. So today we're reading as a reader, and it's all based on our comprehension. So we're going to have a look at some questions together first. So the first question says, can you give a rhetorical question which is used in the opening? So we need to record one rhetorical question which is used in our opening. So to help me, I would then look back at my story map and I would focus or zoom in a little bit on my opening. Oh, I know this is a question and I know this is a question. It doesn't matter which one I use. I'm going to say them. Question 1, a rhetorical question used in the opening is, does your noble, nervous, and I never know if I've got those two around the right way, does your noble, nervous gnome need a wash? That's the answer to your first question. Some of you will recognise noble, nervous, gnome, a little bit of alliteration. They all begin with the same sound, because even this is an sound, even though it starts with a G. So that's our first question. Let's go back and have a look at our next question. So question 2. Name the second and third items needed in the you will need list. So we're going to go back to our text. And we're looking for the second and third items. This is our you will need list. And we're looking for the second item, first, second, third. So this looks like bubble bath, and this looks like a set of waterproof clothes. So if I had a book in front of me, I would then write question 2. The second and third items are bubble bath and a set of waterproof clothes. That's my second question. Right, my final question that we're going to do together then is, oh, this is a little bit like you can give your own opinion, okay? So you might be able to find the answer in the text, or you might have your own opinion to this one. Do you think you should wash the gnome inside the house or outside? But not just inside or outside, that's not a good enough answer. We want to know why. So looking at my text map, there was something that gave me a big clue, and it was this sentence down here where it says, warning, gnomes like to splash and splash while being washed. So although I washed the gnome in the classroom, I think next time I might wash him outside. And then I would write 3. I think gnomes should be washed outside. I'm going to use that conjunction because big elephants catch ants under small elephants. So I think gnomes should be washed outside because they like to splash while being washed. You might say, I think gnomes should be washed inside so they don't get, because you don't want them to get cold, okay? As long as you can justify your answer, there's no actual right or wrong answer for the final one. So for today's read as a reader then activity, what you are going to have a go, and you'll need to pause the video at the end so you can see the questions, because we haven't printed them out because we thought you can read them off the screen, especially if you just pause it. You have got 4 questions to answer in your books. The first one is, what adjectives are used to describe the gnome in the opening? So you might be able to pick them all out. You might just want to choose a couple. So have a look which adjectives are used. What time conjunctions are used in the text? Can you remember what a time conjunction is? Can you find them? Question 3, why is it important to wear waterproof clothes when you wash things? So have a bit of a think, why do you think it's important? And number 4 is definitely a very personal answer, and it's, why do you think it is important to keep things clean? So have a think about why you think it might be important to keep things clean. So that is today's English, and I look forward to seeing what you can answer later. Have a good day.